The difference between Bernie Sanders and Hillary Clinton is the difference between night and day, between up and down, black and white. It's the difference between good and bad, Democrat, Republican. Bernie Sanders wants to raise the minimum wage to $15 an hour. She just wants to raise it to $12 an hour. He wants single-payer health insurance. She's going to continue Obamacare, the sellout to the private insurance industry. Bernie wants all public colleges and universities to be tuition-free by paying for it with a tax on Wall Street speculation. Hillary doesn't want tuition-free higher education. Families have got to pay. Bernie wants to make for-profit prisons illegal and abolish private prisons. He supports demilitarizing the police. Hillary Clinton has accepted $130,000 in donations from prison lobbyists. Bernie wants to bust up the biggest banks. Hillary wants to make it more expensive for banks to be very big. He wants to bust them up. Bernie wants to bust up the big banks. No more monopolies. No more trust. No, absolutely not. Fuck that. Fuck the monopolies. Fuck the 1% and the corporations and the bankers and all the upper echelon elites getting everything, and meanwhile everybody else just getting breadcrumbs, having to fight over each other for breadcrumbs. So she accepts 130,000 donations from prison lobbyists. Bernie Sanders wants to bust up the biggest banks. She wants to make it more expensive for them to be big. Bernie wants to resurrect the Glass-Steagall Act, separates commercial bacon from investment bacon before Bill Clinton joined the Republicans in repealing it. That's the Clintons. That's what Hillary's going to do. So you don't think that it's necessary to go that far? Let's not reinstate Glass-Steagall. Bernie wants to attack speculative trading on Wall Street. Hillary doesn't think that's necessary either. She pointed out that speculators wants to expand Social Security by raising the cap on income subject to the Social Security payroll tax. Hillary wants to protect Social Security as is. So he wants to help strengthen Social Security. Bernie wants to allow states to legalize marijuana. Hillary wants to put marijuana on a lower drug enforcement classification but doesn't want it legalized. She is a triangulating piece of shit. She is such an asshole. She is such an asshole. She is a liar. How can you trust her? Just listen to her. She sounds like a goddamn politician. You know she's lying. You know it in your heart. You can feel it. Bernie doesn't have and isn't taking money from corporate PACs or super PACs. He's not beholden to corporations. He's beholden to small donations from people like you and me. He's beholden to the American people, the American middle, working, poor classes. Hillary Clinton's a warmonger. She wants to bomb anything and everything. He is against the Iraq war. He has been protesting racism and the bullshit for such a long time. You know what? Healthcare shouldn't be for profit, because they'll take a sick kid and then they'll use them for leverage. They'll use them as a hostage. Either pay for your sick kid or else let them be sick. That's not a choice. Either sickness or health. Of course that should not ever be a choice. Bernie Sanders has been marching with MLK. He's been wildly consistent. We know what we get with Bernie Sanders. We don't know what we get with Trump. We don't know what we get with Hillary. We don't know what we get with any of these assholes. He is consistent. We won't get this opportunity in a million years. Bernie or bust. We need someone smart and boring. We need somebody that'll get in there and actually help the country out, help mine your pocketbooks out. Free medical leave, free college, free health care. That's good for us. That increases my freedom.